Greetings, everyone. I am Brian Ortiz with the Countdown City Geekcast to give you a short review on the 2023 movie, The Tank. After mysteriously inheriting an abandoned coastal property, Ben and his family accidentally unleash an ancient, long-dormant creature that terrorizes the entire region, including his own ancestors for generations. Directed, written, and produced by Scott Walker with practical creature effects by none other than the Weta Workshop. And if you know that name, I don't need to say any more than that. So let's just kind of dive right into it. The Tank is a film that harkens back to a lot of 70s monster movies, and that's kind of one of its greatest strengths, actually, is that it really takes that concept of environment and practical effects and really wants to do something with it. The movie has a very strong mystery box in the beginning. It's very captivating. In some cases, the mystery is more interesting and exciting than what you actually discover. And the problem with this film is that the writing gives us a very strong and blunt hint of what's about to come, so there's no real major surprise. You can kind of decipher it pretty quickly. The film has a very strong atmosphere. The filmmaker and the production team took the environment and the use of location and really maximized it. It looks beautiful. It has that sleepy coastal town feel, kind that you might have seen in like an old Stephen King movie or something like that. And that's one of its greatest strengths, actually. The use of practical effects is greatly appreciated. Now, the construction and execution of the actual monster, someone in a physical suit, is phenomenal. The Weta Workshop once again has outdone themselves. The problem is that the design is something that we have all seen before or are familiar with thanks to things like Stranger Things. But there was definitely a lot more room to be played with, and that's kind of a running theme also for this film, is that a lot of these aspects could have been pushed further. They had a great idea. I just don't think they explored far enough. You know, while this film does harken back to some good old 70s monster movies, I think we could have actually seen the monster a little bit more. Overall, for the film, the production value is pretty decent. The environment, the set pieces, the lighting, everything about it really does work, especially for being a period piece. The actors are really well-rounded and have good chemistry. The director does a solid job of kind of just moving the camera around, though I do believe that they probably, could have pushed this from the writing and directing standpoint. They could have pushed it a little bit more, explore a little bit more, had a little bit more fun with it. If you're going to go genre, full-on genre, go full-on genre. If you're going to go full-on monster movie, go on full-on monster movie. Don't be afraid. Get in there. But the ambience is strong and extremely well established by the production team, and that is to die for. The film is good, like I said, for that lazy Sunday afternoon horror romp. You know, you wake up, you have a nice little Sunday, it's noon, it's cozy in your house, you kind of want to put on an easy little horror movie that you can either fall asleep to or maybe do something around the house. The Tank is your movie. You're going to like it for that reason. So, overall, don't expect anything new or original, but you will probably have a good time with this film. Like I said, it's kind of comforting, it's very familiar, you know where you're kind of going with it, and sometimes that's a strength. And so I find that to be a positive in the film. On a rating of 1 to 5, I would probably give this movie a 2.5. It's not great, but it's not bad either. It's right down the middle, and sometimes that's also a win in my book. So check it out. 2023's The Tank, in theaters April 21st and on digital April 25th. Well, with the Countdown City Geekcast, I'm Brian Ortiz. Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the review of this movie. Check out the trailer. Let us know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you again real soon. Adios, everyone.